Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel. Finally, after what seems like eternity, Black Desert Online is at last coming to my part of the world, Southeast Asia. Pearl Abyss have always said they would love their game to be played by the masses, and so it shall be, although 2 years late. On the 1st of November, a brand new website at sea.playblackdesertonline.com was created, and I was invited to check it out. It's definitely Black Desert Online alright, and the webpage is cluttered with so much information, with amateurish copywriting and crappy site navigation. It makes me wonder if they really care about the SEA release at all. It kind of feels like we're the afterthought. I mean, who the hell starts off an official blog post with, "Hello adventurers, this is the MMORPG, Black Desert"? I literally laughed out loud there. So basically, for my fellow MMORPG enthusiasts in Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, the chance to play BDO has come. You can create an SEA account right now and sign up for the closed beta, which begins on the 22nd of this month. Now, signing up for the CBT doesn't guarantee you a spot, it's more like a raffle. To guarantee CBT access and eventually into the early access into the open beta and launch itself, you can already start pre-ordering the game through the website. There's 3 pre-order packages available, which costs A coins, some weird currency that we'll have to buy in US dollars to pay for the game. All packs will grant you CBT access, the game when it releases, and varying levels of head start timing into the open beta. The cheapest pack goes for around 15 US dollars worth of A coins, and the highest pack goes for around 75 US dollars. Now, if I'm doing my conversions right, the standard pack will cost as much as buying the base games for The Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars 2. And that's pretty fair, but is BDO worth playing? Since I haven't played Black Desert Online and have heard so much about it, I'm definitely tempted to invest and possibly review this after my next MMO review. Now, back to the site. Once you've signed up for the CBT, you can actually download the client and try out the character creator. There's a competition event going on where you can save your custom created characters and upload them to the site to win some prizes such as pearls, which I assume is an in-game currency among others. So of course I took the opportunity to try out the character creator. Here's what I thought. So here I am, Black Desert Online, or as it's called here in the main screen, the MMORPG Black Desert, no online. They probably changed that for the Southeast Asian release. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so client downloaded. I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on, BDO's character creator just because you've heard so much about it. I've heard so much about it. I've seen a lot of videos from, YouTubers and other MMO content creators just going through the game. So I've seen it all on screen. It's not the same as actually checking it out for yourself, so I'm really interested to see what the hype's all about. Alright, so first up we have a warrior. It looks a little too orange for me. Can't really move him here. But this is the class selector. We've got human warriors. This is the elven ranger, and you can see at the bottom thing here, it's just a graphic to show you, whether it's its usefulness in combat, CC, defense, combo, evasion, attack. So this is a damage dealer. Doesn't look like an elf, she looks like a human being. We've got sorceress. So pretty much all fancy animations here when you click on a character. And finally we got the berserker, who is of a race I am not familiar with. Again, I've never played Black Desert Online before, so all these races I'm not familiar with. I'm just gonna go with the basic. Let's try and customize the male warrior. I want to see what the hype is all about and see how real this thing is. So the first thing that jumps out at me is that it reminds me of sort of like The Sims 4. The Sims 4 Create a Sim. So customizing, you got horoscopes here. I'm not gonna touch that. This is probably for character stuff. We got weather. What's weather? Oops, that's not a weather. That's the blue screen of death. Just a backdrop and lighting to see your character. So yeah, that's dark. This is the best lighting, I suppose, for the face. Basic movements, right click to rotate the character. Okay, that's cool. There's a tutorial for the character create up there. And mouse wheel to zoom in and out. And mouse wheel click to move the camera. Ah, gotcha. Alright. So, let's customize, shall we? Let's go into hair first. There is, surprisingly, not a lot of hair options. And of the ones that are here, I mean, these are alright. Do they have hair physics? Do they move? Oh my god, moving the camera is a real pain in the ass. Alright, let's move the head here. Oh, look! He actually looks around when you click and move your mouse around the screen. No hair physics that I can think of. Oh, that's probably the hairstyle I'm going to go for. I mean, everything else just looks really, really basic here. Yeah, let's just go with that one for now. And then under the subcategory here, oh look, you can move it around. That's pretty cool. So let's go to shape now. Okay, shape. You can adjust the length of the hair. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty handy. So you can, just about make the perfect crop that you want. Then you've got length 2. What's length 2? Is that for like hair on top of hair? Or extensions? Could be extensions. Probably for females that I'm not seeing on a male head. You got curl straight. And then curliness. Oh my gosh, what just happened there? What happened to my hair? That's... Okay, so curl is basically a wave effect to make it look as if your character's hair is made out of ramen noodles, or Maggi mee. Okay, that's interesting. And finally, we got color here. That's pretty nice. A bunch of hair colors. You can go from the boring to the pretty hippie. There's hair ends, so you can change the color on your hair ends. So right now, I've gone with like a purple thing here. Please take me to my head. There we go. And I can make it blue at the tip. Oh, that's pretty cool. Then you can just adjust how intense you want that blue to be and how much ground you want it to cover. So that's pretty cool. As for the hair itself, yeah, you can tweak it some more. And again, affect the area of the color. So that's pretty interesting. Me likey, me likey. Let's get out our hair, shall we? Let's do some body right now. And I am a hunk. I am a chunky hunk. Alright, this is pretty confusing. So we've got a main controller. I see. So it's basically you click on the part you want to adjust. So for example, I want to tone down my arm. So I'll click that and drag. Yeah, it's dragging. I see. So that's how it works. What else can you do? You can do butt. Yep, you can do butt. Can you do the front thing? Yeah, you can do the front thing too. So it's basically just, it's like The Sims 4. I mean, it just reminds me of that, just the ease of just dragging around instead of playing with sliders. I mean, you could, I suppose, if you really wanted to, you don't have to go about mucking around in the main body area. You could just use the sliders and just adjust each one individually. That's what it's for. And if you are a super into character creating, like this is your forte, you spend hours in the character creator just making characters, I can totally see people just getting hooked on this. Of course, again, this is for Southeast Asia. This game's been out in the West for two and a half years now. You probably already done this to death, but for people in my region, we're accessing this for the first time. So I'm seeing all this, I'm doing all this for the first time. You can edit pose as well. That's interesting. Individual control. So can I move my hand up? Yeah, I can move my hand up. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. I can move my leg up too. I have no idea what I'm doing. So really, you could. I mean, once you sign up for Black Desert Online Southeast Asia CBT, once you signed up, create an account, you can download the client right now and just jump into the character creator and play around with this stuff. I'm gonna save the post just because. And if you're happy with your character, you can save it. I believe there's a way to save your character and then upload it to the website to earn some rewards. You can see the screen here. You can apply for CBT right now and pre-order as well, which I've already talked about earlier in the video. At the bottom here, look, there's an apply most popular button, and if you click it, let's hit enter. So apparently that's the most popular preset for this character. That's really interesting. That's funny. You can toggle the UI and take it off. You can even take a screenshot right now if you want. So that's me taking a screenshot, and you can open the folder and check it out. So, you know, it is what it said, you know, what they say it is. It's a really in-depth character creator that you could probably have a lot of fun with. I mean, there are some things that you know, I don't like the coloring up the face and everything. Let's try and change his skin. Maybe that'll make me feel a little better. No, not that one. Let's try it again. Face, skin, yeah, skin. Let's go for something lighter, shall we? Because he looks just too orange. What the hell's that? Purple, pink? I mean, it makes it better this way. I mean, I'm just getting rid of that orangey glow that my character's face has. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then you can adjust the shine too, like sweat shine. What about facial hair? A lot of MMOs disregard beards completely. Let's see how beards are in BDO. Oh, default facial. There we go, beard. So you got to click on these buttons here. You got that and that and that, just basic stuff. Let's change it to white. Let's match the color. Ooh, so it's completely different. Like, oh, so you've got individual sideburns, and then you can adjust your beard too. That's pretty cool. I really like that. So, I mean, enough about the character creator. I'll probably have some fun with this in my own time. But really, you know, as much as having a in-depth and, you know, pretty fun character creator to make your characters look as real as possible is an allure to a lot of people, that it, for me, an MMORPG is more about, you know, I care more about the content. I care more about the game's progression, the story, the gameplay, the PvP. And, you know, from what I've heard about Black Desert Online, it's not where it should be in that regard. So I don't know what BDO are. I mean, I don't know what to expect if I were to jump in for a review when this thing comes out. I'm definitely interested to check it out. And I do know like a couple of big MMO YouTubers who I follow who've played BDO and then made a video, you know, talking about how cool it was, and then 2 months later made a video saying, you know, why I quit BDO, and then return again and then quit again. So it's just one of those games that seems to have people, you know, on the fence. I know from even you guys, my subscribers, you guys have been telling me that BDO is pay to win, it's grindy as hell, it's garbage, and this and that. So I hear all that feedback, and again, I can't really make an informed decision for myself until I play the game to a certain, you know, a certain amount or hit level cap, and then I can tell you, you know, where it's at. So it's really interesting for me to be able to check this out. And yeah, I suppose I'll wait for the CBT, and hopefully I get in, because if I don't get picked for the raffle for CBT, then I'm just gonna buy a Founders Pack, one of the 3 packages, and just get in. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So back to the recording for the narration. There's definitely a lot that's been said about Black Desert Online since its release. Some good, some bad, and a lot of the evidence is right here on YouTube, as I've said. So for those of you in Southeast Asia that have not yet played BDO and are keen on checking it out, be sure to sign up on the website for a chance at the CBT if you don't want to drop any money on it just yet. As for myself, I'll definitely be around CBT and we'll check out the open beta too. For those of you in the West that have played BDO and are eager to share your opinions with the Southeast, you can do so in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy my content, and feel free to subscribe to my channel for all sorts of MMO content. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Winter is coming. I am the king in the north, and I command you to subscribe to this channel. To watch more, click the panes on the left and on the right. Now go, so I can stop this bastardized Westerosi accent.